Alright, so I got a 2013, maybe a 14, Dodge Ram 1500 5.7. Customer called and said that they think they have a valve cover gasket issue, but not real sure. And they mentioned something along the lines of boiling. Waiting for the customer to show up. I'm just kind of, checking on it and taking a couple of looks. I can't see any water or coolant in the radiator itself, but I was looking for the oil dipstick tube, and there it is, right? And they're immediately missing their dipstick. And then I ended up looking and seeing where the bracket mounts. And I don't think that's right. Alright guys, so I'm already left that job because it was a crap show. The guy traded one of his motorcycles for that truck, and told me that the previous owner did an engine replacement on an engine swap. The engine came out of a 16, and that's a 13. So it didn't match. He didn't know that. I did, just based off of looking at a couple things. I know that they went ahead and put the intake off of the 13 onto this one to make it work. A bunch of different plugs didn't match because the harness is different on the 13 than the 16. And so the AC didn't hook up. It was missing an idler pulley bracket. It was open header, so there was no, not header, but manifold. There was no exhaust hooked up to it, so it was very hard to hear anything. The dipstick tube wasn't hooked up to it, so you wasn't able to check the oil. So when he crunk it up, it was very hard to hear because of the open manifold, but I could hear the radiator bubbling and boiling. And when I popped the cap, there was so much pressure that there's just nothing I could do to actually do a block test on it, because obviously the block is something going on, and the block is bad. And then I could see seepage coming from the intake manifold because they swapped the intake manifold and probably didn't swap the gaskets. I could feel, the seepage was oil and water mixture. I could touch it and it was super oily, mixy, nasty. Popped the oil cap, there was back pressure coming up through the oil cap. The engine's junk. And whoever did the engine swap, just very poor craftsmanship, very poor.